Let's talk about this Twitter post that I read, X, I guess it's called now. This woman is in fantastic shape. She's in her 50s, and she comments that she is sick and tired of people calling into question her work ethic and that whether or not what she's done is natural and how the work that she's put in is somehow less than what it should be because these people won't acknowledge her hard work. Essentially, the trolls that always come in and are bugging me about my carnivore diet. We all know exactly what I'm talking about. And it struck me, and I commented as I was reading through all of the comments, it struck me how many people came in and said, oh, I use an anonymous name, so I don't have to listen to that, but I'm feeling good about myself and I'm feeling strong. Or it's not worth engaging with these people, stop reading the comments, things of that nature. I kind of understand that, but here's my take on it. And this is what I said. I don't care what people think. That's simple. You can't. Particularly, you can't care about what people think at any point in life, be it work, be it home, be it health, be it working out, what your diet is, the things that you do. Too much time is spent worrying about what people think and not worrying about what we should do. On my first day going into the gym, January 1 of last year, I was 303 pounds with a diseased heart, a broken back. I couldn't hardly walk into the gym. I couldn't hardly walk up the 2 flights of stairs. In fact, I stopped on the first flight like I normally have to, leaning against the rail, trying to not look like I'm about to die, and went up to the workout floor where I said to myself, this is day 1, I'm going to do a push-up. And down on the ground I went to do a push-up. And I stayed down. I couldn't get back up. I couldn't do a push-up. So now I'm laying on the ground, stuck, can't push myself up, ashamed, can't believe the shape I've allowed myself to get into, can't believe where I find myself now. The gym's full, but there I am. And so I pushed myself up on one arm onto my side, pushed myself up to a sitting position from there, rolled over onto my hands and knees and pushed myself up, putting my feet underneath me while my hands are on the ground, pushing myself and standing up. And I remember very clearly standing up and having a huge head rush because, again, I have cardiomyopathy in my heart, a 40% block in my left ventricle. It was, genetically I was born with, unfortunately, and it showed up at 38 years old. I'm on blood thinners, AFib, aflutter. I got all these problems, and I'm 303 pounds, and I have this huge head rush, and I have to go over and I have to grab the counter, trying not to look like I'm about to pass out, because that's exactly what I'm doing, about to pass out. And I said to myself then, I wrote a note in my phone as I kept a journal for the first 3-4 months of my carnivore and health experience starting last year, and it's all my fault. No one made me eat anything. No one made me drink anything. No one made me have a sedentary lifestyle. It isn't the fault of the stress that I have in my life or the pressure that I have in my life or the pressure put on me by other people in my life or however I'm feeling and whatever's happening, whatever highs and lows I'm going through, whatever wins and losses I'm experiencing. None of that is anybody's fault but my own. What I look like is 100% on me. And so the people, if they're watching me, number one, why would anybody watch me in a gym? Who cares about the guy on the floor who can't get up? No one does. That's just it. And my whole life, my whole career, entrepreneurial-wise, and during this process of working out is to not care what people think. Care about yourself. Care about you doing the right thing. Care about you taking care of yourself. It's the only way to find this success, especially when it comes to your health, because if you're caring what other people think, you're going to do something different that may not serve your interests as well as they otherwise would be. So I want to encourage everybody to really think about the reasons why you aren't doing the things that you should be doing and how much pressure are you putting on yourself, making up out of whole cloth, what other people think about you, and then reacting accordingly. Because I'm telling you, you're 300 pounds, you're 200 female, and you're 250 pounds, you're a dude, and you're 350 pounds. Go to the gym. Do what you're supposed to. No one's watching. Go for a walk. Eat what you're supposed to. Order that carnivore meal and have the waitress question you how you're not going to kill yourself, which we hear all of the time. Whatever your thing is, cut out sugar, cut out processed food, whatever it is, live for yourself. I was dying in January 1st of 2022, and now I'm thriving, and I'm strong, and I'm full of muscle, and I'm down a considerable amount of weight. And I've never felt better at 54 years in my life, but I had to do it myself. I didn't wait for anyone, and I sure as hell didn't care what anybody thought. Opportunities are everywhere. You got to go get them. Now go out there. Don't care what anybody says. Go for a walk. Take your shirt off. Go have fun. Do your thing. Be you and be healthy. Let's go.